As I had mentioned once before, all of a sudden I started looking at my equipment and I kept seeing Smallrig on a lot of the items that I had. I do like to purchase items at a reasonable price and have high quality. I don't necessarily like to put inexpensive batteries in my photography gear, like my cameras. I don't want something that has a possibility to short out. I prefer to spend a little bit of extra money and have some quality, but I don't want to break the bank either. I don't want it to be a ridiculous amount of money. And all of a sudden, looking around, I discovered I have Smallrig on a lot of my equipment. Today we're going to talk about the Smallrig wireless remote control. For a tiny little remote control, it has some really cute features to it, and I hope you'll enjoy the information I'm about to give you. As far as compatibility is concerned, you have to check to see if it's compatible with your camera. This particular Smallrig will only work with the Nikon Z series. So, Smallrig, Z series. The Canon, it'll work with practically all of the R series cameras and including the 90D. Now, as far as Sony is concerned, Sony is all over the place. There's a lot of options for using this with the Sony. Now, the Smallrig remote control is going to do those two functions. It's going to either take a picture or turn your record on and off, which is 95 point blah 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 % of what you really need a remote control to do, especially a wireless. It has a lot of features to it. It has an on and off switch, so you can keep the power off when you're not using it. On the other side, it has a movie, lock, and still switch. So depending on what you're going to be doing, if you're going to be doing your recording on and off, of course you put it on the movie switch, and then if you're just taking your still photograph, self-explain, still. And it's simple. It just has a little button, you push the button, and then you have your functionality. Now, to me, where somebody really had some really ingenious ideas was the fact that the clip on the back of the remote control, yes, you can clip it to things. I have a tendency to clip it to my table here, and that's where I like to keep it. You could clip it to practically anything because it has a clip. Now, that clip is also a cold shoe mount. So you can use it on one of your shoes, whether you're using the hot shoe on the top or if you have a cold shoe someplace else that you have on your rig, you can slide the clip into the shoe mount and it'll hold it that way. If you need it permanently attached, the clip actually comes off very easily. And it comes with a 1/4-20 screw that fits down into that tiny little hole. And once you put it in there and screw it in with the included Allen wrench, it's pretty much set in there, and then you can mount it anywhere you want on your system and you don't have to worry about where it is. It's with you constantly. Besides the 1/4-20 screw and the Allen wrench, you also get some Panasonic batteries. It only takes one battery for the remote control and you get two, and they're Panasonic. They're not some knockoff cheap brand that might mess up your system. They're a quality battery. So all in all, I think this is a fantastic little remote control. I hope I don't lose it. It is tiny, but they give you all kinds of options to keep it with you. So if you do, it's on you. Including, there's some silicone pads on the back. So if you do permanently mount it to something, you have a little buffer on the back. For turning your camera on and off, record or still videos, it's a fantastic little wireless remote control. I'm going to recommend this one. 99.9. I haven't had any trouble with it. Maybe later on something might pop out, but I really doubt it because this company really has their act together. They're really making and designing wonderful products. Well, once again, thanks for stopping by. I hope you found this information interesting. Please hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a great day.